be more than human. All my fellow more than humans out there, my name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll. And today we are here to talk about The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. Not to be confused with Martin Lawrence.
He high, man. He's hallucinating, smoking that shit. He's high.
No. But this is a book that was at near the top of my list for 2023's new releases. And I think I did a video early in the year talking about it and how the concept really fascinated me. You have this boy who has grown up in this city, in this library, gigantic library, like they describe it as being built like into a mountain, and this library is nearly endless. And so he's grown up in there his whole life, and then you have this, and his name is Ivar, and then you have a girl who's the other perspective. She's grown up in this dusty village, surrounded by just things that want to kill you and eat you and everything. And her name is Liberia. Now, I'm not going to do too many spoilers because this book just came out this week. But in essence, it's a kind of coming together. And she starts off really young at the beginning of this book and has a run-in with some people, and she ends up at the library as well. Now, she has this special ability where she just has like the perfect memory. So of course she's perfect for working in this library. But the thing about this book is it has a lot of I don't know necessarily if you want to call them themes or what, but a lot of interesting concepts. Not just the one with this giant endless library, but there's other things. The times wibbly wobbly, kind of in this place. There's like automatons, giant spiders. This thing has so many different cool concepts. It definitely borders the science fiction realm as well as I would almost put this in like a sci fantasy, very much a crossover. An issue I had with the book, and I'm sure I'm not going to be the only one that has this opinion. This book was longer than it needed to be. It's 571, pushing 600 pages, and there was a lot of drag in this book, at least for my taste. And this is my first Mark Lawrence book, and it's so weird because as I was reading the book, I started looking up his other books because I know he's super popular. I know like Red Sister, and he has some other ones, and like all his books are like 350 to 450 pages. And then I was like, of course I picked like his longest book to be my first intro to him. So maybe he's better in a confined book setting. And I've heard from people that he tries to elevate his prose in this book, and they were fine. The writing was you can tell he's a great writer and everything, but it's just I never really fully invested in any of the characters. The world was cool, the concepts were cool. Some things were a bit confusing, like I said, little wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff going on in there. The action scenes were great. Um, but I feel like I, it's weird. I don't know how to describe it other than he was really trying hard to, you know, push push the story. Um, put so much in to like get you thinking about the story itself. And there's sometimes that works. I'm more of a character driven reader, and like I said, I didn't really fall in love with any of these characters. And I know it's supposed to be a trilogy, so maybe that's something that we'll pick up. Um, but really, what's going to push this book forward, if you're interested, is the concepts. There are some really cool concepts in this book, and even some stuff that makes you think. Um, about humanity and cycles and stuff like that. Now I don't know if he truly believes this, but there is something in this book, um, like a renewal thing, like a cycle thing, and it's something actually believe in. I actually believe is a real thing with humanity. Um, but let me know. Is this a book that's on your radar? Have you read Mark Lawrence? What is the definitive book for him do you think I need to read to get the full Mark Lawrence treatment? Because like I said, this book was just kind of up and down for me. Not the worst book I've read, but not even close to cracking the top of my list for this year. So make sure you like, subscribe, and like I said, hit me in the comments. And remember, be more than human.